guys, so I'm really excited. Today I have two super big announcements to make. I've been waiting for a while to let you guys know. I'm actually having a meetup on August 30th at 2 p.m. in the Freehold Raceway Mall in New Jersey. All the information will be down below if you are confused, but it's going to be in front of Ulta. I decided that it's the easiest to find for all of us. If you even go online and like search it, you'll find where Ulta is in the store, and it's on the first level, so I thought that would be like easiest for everybody. But I don't think that many people are gonna show up, honestly. But if we do, we'll move over to like the side if we take up the entire hallway or something like that. But I am really excited to meet so many of you guys. I want to take pictures with like everybody who subscribed to me or ever watched my videos. I want to take a picture with you. So it is up to us to meet somehow so that I can take a picture with you, because what I want to do is, as you guys can see, I'm like decorating my beauty room. Like I've already put up like things and stuff, and everything kind of is coming together. But I have this one wall that is super empty that I want to fill with pictures of us. So I want to take pictures with every single one of you so that whenever I like look over, you know, I remember why I make YouTube videos and for who. For us, for both of us. So I want to see like all of our faces on the wall, subscriber wall, and then I have another area right behind the camera where I'm going to put on shelves, and I'm going to put anything that you guys send me in my P.O. box, which is my second thing. I opened up a P.O. box, so I know, it's crazy. I had one a long time ago. Some of you guys sent me letters and they were amazing. I still have them framed in one of the special areas in my house. And I actually started writing back to some of you guys, but then I forgot to mail it out. So I feel like terrible because that was like a really long time ago. But I'm going to be doing a mail vlog on my vlog channel. So if you go and subscribe to I'm Just a Vlogger, you will see everything that people send me, and if you ever want like a shout out or something, it would happen through that. Like if you send me mail and you write your channel or your Twitter or something, I might be able to follow you that way, because it's really hard when people Snapchat me like, can you go follow me on this, because it disappears and I'm like, I don't remember what it was. And then like messages through Facebook and everything, it's kind of complicated to keep track of everything. And emails, that's the worst. Like if you send me an email, like I'm gonna read it most likely, but then I'm gonna forget about it because it's just, they keep coming. I'm just like, save me. So best way to contact me is through my P.O. box, because I'm going to read that in a video, and that's how I'm going to respond to you guys. I'm gonna read it, like not everything obviously, but I'll like read parts of it, give you a shout out, and reply to you kind of through the camera. That way it's easiest for both of us, because if I end up mailing all these letters out, it's gonna take me forever and I feel absolutely terrible. I will try to reply to some of you guys like handwritten, but we'll see how that goes. But anyways, my P.O. box is also down below. I went a couple towns over, so I'm not going to be going there every week to pick it up. So the monthly vlogs with like the mail is most likely going to happen like every month, like once a month, maybe twice a month if there's a lot. But I'm mostly going to go there only once a month because it's kind of far away and out of my way. But oh wait, let me see what the address is. So you'd have to write my name, Olena Mischenko, again written down below. Then it's P.O. Box 6455, East Brunswick, New Jersey, 08816. So that way you can, you know, send me the mail. Again, everything is down below. So if you end up sending me something, comment below and let me know. And if you end up coming to my meetup, or you're planning on coming to my meetup, comment below so that I like remember kind of like your name and like your face and kind of thing. I don't know. And if you want more information on the meetup, I will keep you updated on my Instagram. It's I am just a makeup lover. Instagram, I will constantly be updating. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it, yeah. So thank you for listening to this announcement, and then now we can actually get into like the normal video. So college boys, like, you know what? When I was in college, when I was in college, I'm only like a sophomore in college, When I was in high school, I kind of like, I dated somebody in like sophomore year, if you haven't seen it. There's a video like Q&A with my ex or something like that. I'm still good friends with him right now. We talk once in a while. It's just we go to different schools now, so it's like rare, right? But it's just, I dated him, and at that point I was like, I don't really want a relationship, you know, like I'm just focusing on school right now. I don't really care about it, right? Like it's just not a priority in my life. So I was like, you know what, it's unfair for me to be doing something like that, like be in a relationship and not really want one. So I was like, that's it, I have to end it. And so I kind of finished high school off without any relationships, no flings. I've never hooked up. I haven't even had my first kiss. But all of my friends already have, pretty much. And the friends that I made in college, most of them, actually, all of them have had their first kiss. Wow, I'm like the only one. That's kind of lame. Wow. If you haven't had your first kiss, please comment below so I don't feel like a total loser. But I feel like it's nothing to be ashamed of, honestly. Society makes it like that, think, you know, whoa, you're like crude, you're so weird, but I find it like, oh wow, congrats, because I mean, it's totally up to you with your own timing. So what I was thinking, my mindset, which is why I told you about all that, I thought like once I got to college, the boys are going to be so much more mature. I'm going to be like, they're going to be men, not boys, and I'm going to be able to date somebody who is not laughing at the word penis or drawing that all over everybody's notebook. I just wanted them to grow up. Now I'm sorry that I have to be the one to break this to you, but a couple months from graduating high school year to starting the freshman year of college does not make a boy grow up at all. It makes it worse. They're all like little children, except now they have alcohol and no parents to control them, so it gets worse from here. And I know if you feel like this is a little too much and too much stress and too much trauma, you can X out of this video right now. I understand. Comment below that like I couldn't take this video, I had to go because it was just too stressful and too mind-blowing for me. But for all of the other ones of you, I'm going to tell you a couple of things that go on. Now obviously with any situation like this, there's always exceptions. I made some amazing friends that are guys in college with me right now, and they're so sweet and dear to my heart. I'd probably never date them, but they're really good friends of mine. And then there's other people who are like really sweet and I would totally date them, but like they don't like me back, and I'm just like, the story of my life, right? Yeah. But number one, I have a couple of like things that I listed down below, but number one, for most boys, not all, as I said, it's mostly bros, hoes, and booze. Especially guys who are like in frats. I feel like a lot of the frats, at least at my university, I don't know how it is in every other university. I haven't really visited that many other schools, but most of them care about their bros, their best buddies, the girls that they can have one-night stands with and never see them again, or you know, use for things, and then booze, alcohol. They love to party, like, well, at least, actually no, yeah, I feel like only a few guys that I met were really like, didn't drink that much, but most of them were usually like, if it's a Friday, Saturday night, they're drunk, and like, you just don't want that, because once they're drunk, and the whole hose and booze, that is a bad combination. Bad. So, I mean, there's always an exception. That's my number 2 point. Always an exception. Don't feel like annoyed that I'm saying this, because truthfully, I am looking for those nice guys at college, because damn am I lonely, and I am single as fuck. So single. But it's really hard to find those nice guys, because usually they're shy, usually they're not somebody who like totally comes up to you when you're like outside, like, you know, getting coffee or something, and they're like, hey, like blah blah, because most of those guys are only there to get your number so they can call you when their frat is having a party, so you can come and so they can hook up with you and then never see you again. So yeah, that's usually how it is. I would say be open-minded. Obviously there's those nice guys. I met so many nice guys by being open. Like, I'm open to everybody, I'm nice, and the only thing I see in my head is us being friends. If I see that there is potential where I do like you and I feel like you're a nice enough person that you are not going to try to, like, you know, just use me, yeah, there is potential for us to date and stuff, but I keep my guard up. So I'm like very open-minded, but I keep my guard up. So no, you're not getting a kiss. no, you're not getting anything. The most you're gonna get is a hug if you're like crying because you hurt yourself or something. Like that's the most you're getting. So yeah, but I gave a lot of hugs, so yeah. Number 4, keep your guard up. So play hard to get. Hard to get is very, I don't know, guys like it usually, but when you play hard to get, also the guys who want to be like one night stands and all that kind of stuff, they're really not going to go after you that much. They might try, but the guys who are going to go after you with the, you know, when you're playing hard to get, are the ones that actually care, that genuinely want to get to know you and stuff like that. So when I made a couple of friends at my university, there's actually a couple that I was like so mean to. I wasn't mean, but like I would, like, everything they would say, I would like give them like a witty comeback. I'd be like, they would say, oh, you know, like I love French fries. I'm like, oh yeah, do you love the gym? Cause I don't. And so I don't know, it'd be just something like random, and I'd be so serious. They know I'm joking, and like we kind of like, you know, it's a joking thing, but I'd just be like, yeah. And they'd try to give me compliments. They'd be like, ooh, I like your hair, and I'd be like, thanks, I like it too, that's why I did it this way today. Or like, I like your skirt. It'd be like, yeah, thank you, that's why I bought it. You know, it'd be like super that way, and they thought it was funny, but like, they were just like blown away that there was somebody who was being like so like come on, just accept the freaking compliment and stuff like that. But by the end, we ended up being such great friends, and because of that, we kind of, I don't know, connected on a different level, and now it's like inside jokes for us. It's funny. Number 5, guy friends are great. As I said, those are the friends that I love the most, because girls, let me tell you right now, they still have drama. There's still drama in college. You're thinking that you're leaving high school, same way where it's like those 3 months don't make a boy grow up, the same way, those girls don't lose the drama thing in their head. They're still looking to like put people down. They're still looking to do that. You just have to be careful with who you're friends with, because in college it's easier to kind of block someone out that you don't want in your life. If you want to see my other video, it's the 25 things I wish I knew before freshman year of college. I'll link it down below. But I mentioned that so much. Like, I literally regret being friends with some people in the beginning of freshman year, because I realized that how annoying they were and how easy it was to just push them out of my life and never have to worry about them again. So when you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior in college, remember, anyone who's toxic in your life, you can easily eliminate them, and then your life will be a lot better. Number 6, they're still immature. They still think penises are funny. The boys, I don't even want to tell you what they do in their rooms or down below on like the other guy floors. Like, you just don't want to know. Like, don't. And mostly they're obsessed with like booze and stuff and like getting girls. I know one guy who like bought like this giant pack of like condoms like the first week of college. I think it was funny because like I was the one who was driving. Ooh, someone texted me. Who texted me? No one. That was just a notification that my battery's low. Yeah, I have no friends. Anyways, yeah, so like he bought it on the first week of college, and the sad thing is, we went with like a couple of our friends, and I drove everybody because I had a car with me, but he bought it when we were around, and we were just like, really, you're not gonna need all that. And I think he didn't even use one of those from that box. Like, that's where it starts. Like, careful, boys. Just because it's freshman year of college doesn't mean you're gonna get laid a lot. Calm yourself, please. Number 7, that brings me to the next thing. Drunk guys are so thirsty. Like, the thirst is real, girls. If you go to parties, you have to be with like a couple of girls. You can't go by yourself. If you go by yourself, you have to make sure you know at least one of the guys there at the frat or wherever it is that you're having the party, somebody there that you're gonna meet up with, someone that will look out for you and is not gonna like, you know, do anything, that kind of thing, because the thirst is so real. I had incidences where I was in my own room and somebody, like one of the guys from the other floors, came into the room and they were like so drunk, like so drunk. They came in and they started talking to me, and like because they were so drunk, they like closed the door and like locked it thinking that something would happen. And when I get nervous, I like clean a lot, so I started cleaning the room. I literally I started cleaning the room, like I got like my spray out and I was like, sorry, I'm not cleaning, like this is real important. And then I ended up opening the door and I was just like, no, like nothing is happening, please, no. So you have to be a lot more strict with them too when they're drunk, because they don't understand the first time. And number 8, which is my last point, the girls that get the attention are usually very, very easy. You'll see them around though. They're not like the popular girls, I wouldn't say that, because you don't really have that in, you know, university. It's kind of harder for that to happen. But there are those girls that kind of just have a reputation of like you live in the building with them. You know that they like, I don't want to say they sleep around, but they're like, they like the attention. They like to walk around. They like to be friends with all the boys. They rarely have girls that are friends with them. But they wear very kind of short, like, dresses and stuff, for, like, no reason, really. Like, who wears that? Like, where do you wear that to? Anyways, they, you know, everyone just knows, like, kind of just, like, girls kind of, like, at her, and she kind of at all the other girls. But I'm going to tell you right now, don't feel threatened by those girls at all. Usually they're going to be very nice to you. They're not going to really care. They're just not going to go out of their way to be friends with you. But I'm going to tell you right now, boys talk about them too. So don't think that if you're like easy or... I hear noises. Anyways, if you're like easy or something like that, that, you know, boys are going to like you more. No, because I was sitting there at a table with all these guys, and they're like, oh my gosh, she's so easy. I hear she sleeps around with everyone. And like, they gossip too, and that's the thing. Like, you don't want a bad reputation. I think that you never want a bad reputation. College is the years where you like experiment, like you go crazy and whatever. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm just saying be aware that not all boys at college are there to be your romance thing that's like, you know, the Notebook, because no. That's not how it works all the time. So you have to be very careful, keep your guard up, and at parties, be very careful. I do know of one of my friends who got roofied at one of the parties. We weren't with her. She went with, I think she went with one of my other friends, and she came back and we all knew that there was something wrong. So I have a hair on me. So we ended up calling the paramedics because we couldn't handle her. And we were very scared that she was not going to be okay. Luckily my school has a hospital right on the grounds, like right next to it, so it was very easy, very simple to get her there and everything. But we were just so scared, and honestly, like, make sure you're with someone so that you can, you know, get them back safely, because this girl was unresponsive completely. She like could barely walk. She was saying things, muttering things, and luckily, like, because we have a bus system, but the buses, if you get on there and you throw up, like, the bus stops and everyone has to get off. So it's very hard to do that, but luckily there was a car driving by full of girls, and that's why girls, look out for other girls. Even if you don't know them, if you see that someone's having a hard time, go out. If you have a car, if you're able to help them, help them. You know, you're supposed to be on the same side. There was 4 girls in the car. They took both of my friends in, and they had like a bucket that they found behind like a house. They took it and they like drove her back to our dorm. We all took care of her. We figured it out, and then we ended up calling the paramedics. But it's all like, you have to be careful, very, very careful, because when I first came to university, I realized, like, I thought that everything would be okay. I was like, psh, like, all the rumors about everything, like, that's not like a big deal. Like, no, like, that's not gonna happen to me. That's not gonna happen to us. It didn't happen to me, but it did happen to someone that I care about, and it really kind of disturbed me that someone would do that. In general, just be very careful what you drink. I do know that people drink at college. Be very careful. Bring people with you. Make sure your phone is always on you and on vibrate so that you can like hear and pick it up. Always have a way back. Have a game plan. Where are you going? All that stuff. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I had some really fun weekends at my university. I had great weekends. I had weekends that I still remember to this day as, oh my gosh, I know the battery is low. Sorry. But, I had great weekends. Like, I was like blown away. I would like wake up on like Sunday and be like, that was a great weekend. We had so much fun. I danced a lot. That was a lot of calories burned, all that stuff. And then after, you know, weekends like what happened with my friend, I would wake up on Sunday panicking, calling my other friend who went with her to the hospital saying, is everything okay? Is everybody all right? All that kind of stuff, handling situations like that. So you have to be very careful. There's a huge spectrum of how nights can go. So it's better to be in a group and look out for everybody. So be very careful, because you don't know who's there and who has what intentions. So be very, very careful. I wanted to say this because I really do care about all of you guys who watch my videos, my subscribers, my viewers. I love you guys to pieces. I feel like we're all friends, and I just don't want something like that happening to you guys. I know that when you're a freshman and you're in college, like, you know, it's your first year, you kind of want to have a lot of fun, you want to like go out there. The Freshman 15, by the way, is mostly from alcohol, so just letting you know, if you want to go out and party sober, so that you can, like, you know, work off those calories if you're like dancing, because that's what I did, and I still gained 15 pounds because I ate a lot of ice cream at the dining halls, so don't do that either. But yeah, so that's all I have to say today. Comment below if you have any other crazy stories like that, because I would love to hear them, and I think it would help a lot for anybody who is watching this video to understand how serious everything is. Obviously, if you're lucky enough to find like a really nice guy at college, comment below too. I'd love to hear about that, because I don't want everybody thinking that like boys at college are trying to kill you, because they're not. Some of them are really, really sweet. Most of them are really, really sweet. It's just once they're drunk, it's a whole nother world. So I thank you so much for watching. Please comment below, like this video, favorite it, tell me anything that you want to know for back to school, because I'm right now planning what videos I'm going to be doing for the next 2 to 3 weeks for back to school. I am planning on doing a back to school like morning routine, night routine, how to take efficient notes. Don't worry, I got all of your messages, all of them. Tweets, texts, not texts. Actually, one of my friends did text me. All of your Instagram comments, YouTube comments, I know you guys want a video on notes. I will be giving that to you shortly. I am also doing a get ready with me for the first day of school. Outfits week, like first week of school outfits, and I'm still thinking whether or not I want to do a breakfast, lunch, and like after school snacks videos for you guys, because I do have some great ideas and stuff, but I don't know if you guys want to see it. So comment below, tell me, and let me know if you're coming to my meetup, because I'm gonna be so excited to give you guys hugs. Not